prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for my locked down in the system.
NYG.
They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went? What part the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. And the streets paper chase, supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it. With a mox.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Wizards in Washington. Looking at the Wizards, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And one of the stars we'll see tonight, Bradley Beal, continues to augment his game every season. One of the best two guards in the entire league, Shaq.
You know, I know I say Klay Thompson has the prettiest jump shot, but Bradley Beal is a close second. He's improved his three-point percentage every year in the league. He also shot over 40% last season from long range, taking over 4 3-point.
The Marine Corps War Memorial in the foreground. No shortage of magnificent structures here in Washington, D.C. 2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards, the Verizon Center. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Thomas is the point with Brent. To his side. Jared Sullinger is out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Crowder in at the 3.
And we've all seen how dominant Bradley Beal can be. The 3rd overall pick in the 2012 draft. He's already had a solid young career, but still plenty of room to grow.
Here's Wall.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Johnson with a screen on Wall. And Thomas, here we go. Gortat with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Morris. Left side, Wall. Shoots. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Morris with the bucket.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Thomas with the ball. Kicks it to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And here's Morris for 3. The shot will not go. On defense, the Wizards. 4-point game. Here's Crowder. Drops in the tray. Crowder's got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Morris dishes to Gortat. Takes it off the glass. Boston took a lot of steps forward last season with their coach, Brad Stevens. Still, though, their defense was near the middle of the road. That will need some tweaking.
Yeah, and you could say that seemed to be the limiting factor, Kevin, in how far they eventually went. Strange, given how several years ago they were an offensive juggernaut. Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Offensive rebound. Crowder kicks to Sullinger. In the corner, Crowder with it. Gets to the corner and buries it. 7 points in the game. Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Yeah, you know, for the Celtics in their defense, a lot of it had to do with rim protection and challenging shots. They were actually last in the league in blocks.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Washington.
Yeah, and the Celtics averaged under 4 blocks a game last season, but blocks aren't the whole story. They let opponents get too many easy looks inside the paint. That's the real factor why their defense was subpar.
And Thomas, here we go. That's good. Crowder's got 9.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Washington's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game, and taken away by Johnson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Beal's shot is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Thomas. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. This one for 3. Washington with the rebound. To the left side wing. From deep. Wall. Jared Sullinger pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bradley kicks to Crowder. Nails the 16-footer. Crowder's got 11 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Temple comes in for Morris. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Olenek, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Yaremko comes in for Amir Johnson. Turner's checked in for Crowder. And Smart subbed in for Bradley.
And guys, we've seen teams hire college coaches with no NBA experience before. It hasn't always worked out, but for Boston, they have to be very pleased with Brad Stevens.
Good. Sessions has got his first points in this one.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Thomas. Feeds to Olenek. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Wizards with the lead. Here's Temple. The dish to Nene. He feeds it to Sessions. Olenek with the steal. Outside Turner. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance. Clark with the boost in minutes. Confidence of the coaching staff. His game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a guy who needs the basketball. He's such a good, solid playmaker and has excellent size. Never had a chance in Indiana to really handle the ball and play to his strengths because of Paul George and Lance Stevenson, but he found a nice niche in Boston.
Well, you know what he can do after watching him for so many years with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good basketball IQ, too.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Nene. And Temple kicks to Sessions. Turner with the steal. Outside Thomas. And it's Jerebko, top of the key. With 2 seconds left. And the basket by Olenek.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game, even when it hasn't been the best basketball.
And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Brad.